That's too far. Let's get a job nearby. Houston. Houston should have something good. Not bad. All right, next prodigy. I'm not on a marathon. I just started again. Been trying to do every morning. I'll take this one. All right, we gotta stop for fuel first. S60R in real life, yes sir. 2005 Volvo S60R. Am I going the wrong way? I think so. Let's turn right here because I think this is the way. I don't know. Nice. Yeah, well, a charger, that'd be cool. And the bright side is you can find a lot of chargers at local pick and pulls. So that's one thing I always tell people, like when they want to build, like, dude, get a car that it's easy to find parts for. The last thing you want is like start building a car that's super rare, and then you need a trim, because the junkyard cars, usually you can't get all the parts. And then you go there, and they're like destroyed, or you can't find them. So next music, I didn't like that one. Polaris Dreams, send me a message, man. But you make custom rugs. That's cool. Let's see how many tickets I'll get today. Yesterday I got 3 tickets. Speeding, crash offense, or 2. I think it was 2 then. I'm doing well, gaming. How are you, Biggs Gaming? Ooh, I just blew a stop sign. Ooh, almost blew a second one. And if you're joining on right now for the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed on YouTube. Follow if you're not following on TikTok or Instagram and Twitch. I always wonder, Twitch always says there's one person watching, but they never talk. Is there anybody watching there? Next prodigy. So if I do that, the problem is a lot of times TikTok will just block my live. So, you know, every now and then I have to make sure that people actually knows I'm driving the simulator. Otherwise, their AI will just block me. Thank you, Max. Hello. People who said hi on TikTok and Yuka. Oh, so there is somebody. Oh no, you're on YouTube. Yes, sir. That's unfortunately what happens. They think I'm driving and live streaming at the same time. Hello, Samsung Note 10 Plus. Yes. Pretty bad here today. The simulator is called American Truck Simulator, Donald. I'm driving too fast here. Hey, Leon. What's up, man? Good morning. Turn left on the next. Romania. That's pretty cool, man. I have a friend from Romania that lives nearby, a neighbor. Hello, top bins only. It's raining a lot. Here we are. Is that in real life your driver? I'm not sure you're asking if I do this in real life, but I do not. Just playing a game. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, I always forget you're in the afternoon there when I start streaming. Yes, I did. Not the in-game miles, it's just a mile. So it's calculating the speed versus time. It's pretty simple, actually. It's just calculating. So if I go 100 miles for 1 hour, at 100 miles per hour for 1 hour, it'll just clock 100 miles. But in American Truck Simulator, it works a little bit differently. So the world is condensed. So it's not going to be 1-to-1 the mileage here. Oh man, the day's almost over in Romania. That's crazy. That's my kind of Wednesday. Gotta stop for fuel. And I don't think there's a fuel station here. The PC specs come out, so I have a 4090 with a 9950X 3D. Security check. Very foggy here. Very foggy. I can't recall the last time the game was this foggy. You can barely see the truck ahead of me. Right here. Wow, it's so foggy I can't even see the green thing floating around. There it is. Okay, so let's get our cargo. I think it was something fragile. Take the job. Oh, yeah, right there. Right ahead of us. Peugeot 407. Wow. I know that car because I'm from Brazil and I've seen plenty of those, the 407. The Peugeots were pretty popular in Brazil up until like early 2000s. The 407 was not that common, but it was available in Brazil. How did I make my setup, Alien? So if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find a tutorial teaching you step by step how to make one of these. Basically, you pull parts from a junkyard car and you build on a wooden base. And you make all the buttons work with Arduinos, a whole bunch of Arduinos. Here we are, we're connected. It's very hard to see here, but I'm connected to the trailer. You can barely see anything here. But yes, I am connected to the trailer. Let's go back inside the truck. Nice and warm. I'd love to do that, man. I'd love to do that for a living. That'd be cool. We have a 407 wagon. Nice. Yeah, they're pretty cool cars. Wow, I can't see a thing. I have no clue. I don't think I've ever seen this bad of a fog here. I think I just went over the grass. Just judging by how much... Wow. I don't see a thing. There's zero visibility here. I'm just guessing I'm going on the road here. Oh, holy cow. This is insane. Zero visibility. I think this, yeah, here's a stop sign. Is the fog a mod? I think so. It's part of the mod. I installed a visual enhancement mod, but I can't see. I'm just going trusting that there's no cars here because I can't see. I can't see the road. Oh, I found the lines. There we go. Holy. This is insane. Like literally, let me just stop the car. Like, you can't see. Like, the beginning of the car, you can't see the end of the trailer. This is how bad it is. Hello, MYC88 Meshup. Alright, so is the road going that way? No, it's... Yeah, straight ahead. There's a medium right there. Okay, wait for those, I guess. Wow. Speed limit is like 30 miles an hour. I'm doing 15, 16, 17 now. And I feel I'm going too fast. Use the map. Yeah, I'm trying. It's right there. Pretty dark for you guys to see. Let me see if I put like this. You can see a little better. Yeah, but it's... I know I have to turn right, left here, but I can't see the road. Alright, I found the road. Wow. I think it's getting a little better because I can kind of see the outline of the trees up ahead. But darn. This is the worst fog American Truck Simulator has ever seen. And I gotta stop for fuel. I don't know, is it a green light for me? I don't know. No, it's not. I'll just go anyway, because now I'm in the middle of the road. Sorry, whoever's there. But it's getting a little better because I can kind of see the outline of the trees. Yeah, faster wipers are not going to help right now. You got to turn left again. I can kind of see now in the road. See the car. Oh, green light, I think, because the NPC is driving. So, because I can't see the traffic light. I do, Leon. I really do, man. I'm gonna do that eventually. I promise. One morning you're gonna join here and you're gonna hear me telling you to join my Discord channel. I'll work on that. There's so many things. Yeah, it's definitely getting better. I can see the sky now. I can see the road up ahead. Still can't drive too fast, but I can see. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Help out a small channel and I gotta stop for fuel soon. Is this American Truck Simulator with a in real life dash? It is. You nailed it. That's 55. It's exactly what it is. But this is American Truck Simulator with a Volvo S60R. Interior, and it was red light. Ooh. Couldn't see the red light. There's no car behind me. Does the heated seats work? Mark, they could, but thankfully they don't. The buttons do work. I can program things to do with the button. I can use them as in any way I want. But I live in Florida, dude, and I have no use for a heated seat here. All right, green. I can see the lights now. I just blew that red light. Yes, sir. Banana Lord. I am doing a Volvo ENL 2014. Christian, why did I decide to build this? So it's an interesting story. During the pandemic, I just decided I want to have a simulator. Just a regular steering wheel and a pedal. Just to play, you know, casually play. Then I needed a seat because I decided to build a 2x4 base for my simulator. Then I went on the internet and I found out that buying a real simulator seat, it's like expensive. And I was like, no way I'm gonna pay like $400 for a seat. So I decided to go to the junkyard. And at the junkyard I found out that you pay $20, you can get a real car seat. So that's how it started. And I decided to go all in. Hey, Biggs Gaming, thank you for letting me know. It's telling me that it's excellent here. In my, there's a meter here that tells me how Twitch is doing. I don't know why it's lagging. Ayo, how much time did it take to build? Oh, I gotta go. It took about 3 weeks, 3 weekends of work. Thank you for the follow, Banana Lord. Obviously, like the tutorial one that I built for my YouTube channel, it took a lot longer because I was working on and off for a very long time and I wanted to record everything, and I've developed a few new processes to get that one working. Like the screws, the way I put the screws, they're like super, how can I explain, like easy to remove and put on. There's a metal thread help. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, my electrical bills are not cheap because I live in Florida. So the biggest part here of any electric bill in Florida, unfortunately, is the air conditioning. Oh, finally, that fog is gone. So we gotta stop at a gas station quickly. I still can't drive a few more miles. We gotta find one. And the rain's finally stopping. We'll follow in the next, we'll stop in the next. Thank you, Action Jackson, for following. Yes, this is the right way. Wow, much better. Clear skies. I can actually see ahead. Thank you, people on YouTube. There's a lot of folks of you today here. I think it's a record. 14 people watching on my horizontal stream and 19 here on the vertical. Thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please hit the subscribe and like button. That helps a lot. Hey, Biggs Gaming, is it still lagging over there on Twitch? And how bad is it lagging? Is it just my voice or is it the video? Because I gotta find out why. I can see that the dial is nearly touching the bottom. Do I take this exit? No, I can't take this exit. Hey Banana Lord, I am streaming on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch right now. Hello, DJ Weaver. How are you doing today? Oh, lagging on TikTok too. That's interesting. That's annoying because today is the day that I get the best viewership on YouTube, and you tell me that's lagging. Can anybody on YouTube tell me if it's lagging on YouTube as well? Because I've got excellent connection here saying. That's crazy. Trucks today, Eliamo. Yeah, Leon, 300 miles, but 300 miles goes pretty fast here in American Truck Simulator. Seems good. Well, it's weird. On YouTube, they're saying it's super smooth. Can anybody on Instagram let me know if it's also lagging over there? It's the first time I can actually see my feedback on Instagram, and it looks smooth to me. Yeah, Theo. You have a Moza R5. Put on the cruise control. Gotta change lanes here because that one is ending. I'll stay here. Yeah, there's a lot of wires, Banana. It's a lot of wires back there. It used to be organized when I built it first, and then as you add things and you don't take it apart and put it back on, it just starts to get crazy. I have like USB cables all over. I was doing the math the other day, but I have over 30 USB cables back there. I have several USB hubs, all powered. There's the power bricks back there. There's a lot of stuff. $300, nice. I think I've been just about the same here on American Truck Simulator. And I like to live dangerously because I haven't found a gas station. I can bypass the wait station. That's what it's telling me right now. We're halfway through our destination and I can't find a gas station. Because I don't want to... Hey, dude, don't do that. Favorite game? It depends, Eliamo. So my favorite game goes between Assetto Corsa, American Truck Simulator, and BeamNG. They're all my favorite games, but I do prefer crashing cars on BeamNG sometimes. Does the air conditioning really work? The buttons do work, all of them, but the air is not coming out because I don't need it. I should have just hit that Tesla. A little bit of road rage in the morning. The G29, it's not crap. It's a great start. I mean, it can't handle a heavy steering wheel, but it's a great start. My first steering wheel was a Trustmaster E300, and I thought it was pretty amazing. How much was the setup? So, the part that's most, unique about the simulator was about $700. So $300 in car parts, and then like about $100 in wood, carpet, another $300. So a total of $700. Electronics, wood, carpet, car parts, everything. gas station at this exit. We're gonna take it. You can't get your wheel to calibrate. What wheel do you have? Is that a real dashboard? Yes, it is. It's from a Volvo S60R 2005. Turn here. Now go over the curb. Why do I need all of that? Because I could, and because I know how to. And it's fun. Hey, Yahlil. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Let's stop right here. Muito obrigado, Pedro. Alright, so we gotta put the parking brake, turn off the engine, and let's fill up the tank. It's always fun to see. Look at the miles to empty rising, and then also the fuel gauge. The lights is on, and it's gonna turn off in just a second. Landon, you thought it was real for a second. Yes, thank you. That's the plan. But just for a second, because otherwise TikTok just kind of gets in the way, thinking I'm driving and live streaming at the same time. Oh, the Trustmaster wheel. I'm sorry to hear, man. I hope you can troubleshoot. Hey, Dingle, how are you? Good morning. All right, so we have fuel. This is what we're driving today. Now the fog is gone. I think it looks like a power generator, like one of those diesel electricity generators. I think it is. Alright, so how you connect all of this to your game? So more Boyfriend J, if you're interested, you can check out my YouTube channel. In there you'll find a tutorial, and in that tutorial, step by step, how do I do this? Okay, let's start the engine. Oop. Starting the engine. Parking brake. Get back on the road. Can anybody on TikTok, Twitch, tell me if it's still lagging a lot? Yes. Abraço aí para Portugal, meu amigo. Nice. Good luck on the Chrysler simulator. Gotta widen up here. Gotta go to the left. Not bad, okay. So maybe it was just a thing of the moment. And for some reason my connection on YouTube never stopped working. That's what I always tell people, Leon. Like somebody, was talking to me the other day and they wanted to buy a wheelbase. And I told them, dude, save just a little bit more money and buy a Moza R5. Because if you get a Moza R5, at least you're starting out with a direct drive steering wheel, and it makes a difference, especially if you want to get like the real steering wheel. E aí, Washington fotógrafo, Brasil, All right, let's merge into I-10. That's where we are right now. I think we're going down to Texas. Well, I-10, so it's definitely north and south. So I think we're going down to Texas. Oh, sorry, I-10 is odd, even number, so it's east and west. Really? An R3? I never tested the R3. I have an R5 here that I used for my simulator tutorial. But Moses sent that one to me. I didn't buy it. That's why I'm using the Moza pedals here, because Moza sent the pedals. now that I'm noticing the camera is a little bit lower today, so you can kind of see my baseball. I gotta move it up a little bit. Você fala um pouco de português, Prince Royal? É a minha língua nativa. My second language is English, as one might tell by my accent. And by the common mistakes I make while I'm talking. 500 for an R3? Dude, that's expensive. Where? I think for that price you can get a R5 here in US. Yeah, I like where it is. I think it could be just a tad up, so it can show a little bit more of the windshield out. But I think it looks great. I like the way the lights are now. I changed the lights, and I added I changed my Philips Hue here, so I can change the colors of the lights and kind of get different ways. Like right now, I can get like a sunset kind of vibe. I could do it automatically because it's a Philips Hue. However, it gets dark sometimes, and then I need to manually. That dashboard is a Volvo S60R Star of Night. But I think I kind of like the white and the blue vibe a little better, like this. But now it's like sunset, so it kind of matches. I'll do that for now. Eastern European? I'm Brazilian. A fish islands. Yes, a wide view. Dude, I do need one. And the thing is, this camera is able to get a little bit wider. But there is a glitch I'm working on with OpSpot is when I change from 30 to 60 FPS, it kind of crops in just a little bit, and this cropping in is just what I needed, you know. This little bit that it crops in, if it was like not cropped, it would be perfect. So the miles to gas empty, that's real miles to empty in game, so it's not in like obviously I'm driving at 60 miles an hour. You'll see the miles moving up here, not at the same rate that goes down, but because the game is sending this information. This is exactly what you'd find here in the dashboard of the truck. I'm not going to be able to show while the truck is moving, but you can see there 2096 it's showing there. I don't know why it's different. It should be the same because it's coming from the same place. Hey, Gabriel. You only know how to say that in Portuguese? Yeah, I can tell that you've been learning Portuguese. That's the first thing everybody wants to learn. I do have a camera for my pedals, but unless I'm like sim racing, I don't use the cameras for pedals. I don't think it's worth. Hey, Mets the Insta. So we're getting closer to our destination as it gets dark here in Texas. In game, at least. So, do I think we're gonna win the World Cup next year? Oof. I don't know, dude. You're talking to the Brazilian that least likes soccer or football, depending on where you are in the world. Of anybody you probably met. I'm not following the Brazilian soccer team. That'd be pretty cool, Leon. Got to turn here to the left. Nice. That's a nice Father's Day present. Yeah, that is true. Come on, man, let me merge. Thank you. Sorry about that. Go back here. Oh no. I think I can't find my live stream here anymore on Instagram. Or can I? No. Yeah. I think it's lost. Oh no, back in here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, let's go back to the road. Oh, I created some traffic jam here. My NPC drivers gotta be upset. That's a good one, Prince. I'll change the title of this live stream. Just sorry about that. And I heard myself, so it sounded pretty weird. It was like I was doing a robot voice. Oh, man. Today is one of the days that I had more people watching on YouTube, if this is showing correct information. Pretty happy about that. So I can bypass the wait station. It seems. I hope I saw it right. As we are approaching our delivery in 6 minutes in real world time. Hey, Biggs Gaming, is it better? Is it smoother? Because I found out that on YouTube it was not lagging, but it was lagging on TikTok apparently, and somebody said it was smoother now. Hey, CR, thank you. Our driver here is getting tired, and I just passed a stop. Darn it. We'll stop the next one. How long do I have till delivery? Delivery is expected in 18 hours, so I can stop for a rest. Can you get pulled over by cops, Prince? You can get tickets. They don't pull you over here, but they do give you tickets. So if I'm speeding, if I, blow a red light, they'll give me tickets, and it will show right here for me. So traffic violation. I have no violation today on this live stream yet, but yeah, I can. Let's see if I can find a rest stop. Let's put 75 miles an hour on cruise control here. Let me change the light to blue. Is it blue already? Let's go more blue. There, night. How did I do all of that setup? If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find a detailed tutorial on how to do this. And you'll see that it's not that expensive, depending on what parts you buy and where you buy it from. What am I driving, Batty? So I'm driving a Volvo VNL 2014. As we're pulling over here to our rest stop. On my YouTube channel, I have a bunch of videos with tutorials about how to get the CarPlay, how to get the steering wheel, how to get the simulator. So if you're interested, to check out my YouTube channel. And also, the advantage on YouTube is that you can see the horizontal stream, so you can see it a little better. Let's park here. No, not a parking spot. Oh, I went to the wrong way. Across here, there's nobody behind me. Just about $700 in car parts and the structure to get it working. All right. Parking brake, engine off, and rest. Oh, I'm glad to hear Big's game. Wow, raining again. Hello, Kian. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. I never know. I say good morning because I'm in the morning here. Yeah, Prince, you can watch the vertical or the horizontal, so there's both. It's raining in Sweden. It's been raining a lot here in game. Is it raining there also? It's raining everywhere. That's why it's raining here then. It's settled. Alright, let's check. Looks clear to me. There's a car coming, but he will give way to a big 18-wheeler. We're just about 3 minutes from our delivery. Hey James, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Especially for years, dude. So you've been here since the beginning. Am I able to go anywhere I want in this game? Yes, you are. So anywhere where there's states. So there's quite a few states here in American Truck Simulator that are available. Kane's 910. So how does the fuel gauge work? So pretty much just like any other gauge here is working right now. It's getting information from a software called SimHub that connects to the game and knows how much fuel it's available there or how much anything is doing right now. And then it's sending over to an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield that converts it to CAN bus language. And CAN bus is how the gauges talk to gauges. So any car you go to and you plug in an OBD reader, it's going to start seeing a bunch of numbers, and those numbers are codes, and that's how it works essentially. Hello Rice Pudding, how you doing, Justin? You see, it's raining here in Florida again. I'm kidding, I'm not in Florida, I'm in Texas right now, I think. Do you go to Mexico in American Simulator? I don't think they have Mexico. I don't think so. Getting ready to work. Me too, man. Probably gonna deliver just one more cargo and go to work, which is behind me. Beauty. And how have you been, man? I haven't seen you live streaming, man. So Prince Royal, the reason why you're seeing it decreasing fast is because the game, American Truck Simulator, has the world condensed. So a mile in my odometer, which is a mile in real life, not a mile in game. In game, that would be like 5 or 6 miles. So that's the only reason. But if I'm playing like any other game, like Assetto Corsa, the miles to empty would show correctly compared to the car, because in Assetto Corsa it's 1-to-1. Here in game on American Truck Simulator specifically, it's not 1-to-1. It's fun. It's fun. Live streaming is fun. I like it. Sometimes you find some weird people, but most of the time you find cool people like you guys. We're almost at the delivery side. You need the non-vertical stream, so go to my Twitch or YouTube channel, and in both of them you can find my horizontal stream. If you go to Twitch or YouTube, the links are on my bio. Jack, I like to drive. I love driving. I really do. I love road trips. I love driving to just chill, especially at home. No risk, no fuel, no insurance, no risk. I can go fast if I want. I can reset if I crash. Yeah, fortunately I don't have a fuel leak, Prince. Hey, Scottish S60R. Yeah, that's a crazy number, right? Especially for real cars, like normal cars. Not diesel with a huge gas tank. I support that idea, Melissa Dingle. I really do. Yesterday there was a guy here that built a Volvo just like mine. I was so happy to hear that. I think you call it what you want. So we're gonna park in the hard difficulty, and it's gonna be pretty hard because I see I have to be facing that way. All right, so we'll make it work. So it's gonna be over that way, I think. Which way is it better? If I go around or if I just turn? Let's just turn here. Touche, EZ9. I do pay home insurance. So in a way, I do pay for insurance. There is my parking spot right there. And there is a truck right in the way. But I think we're gonna be able to do it. Wow, it's gonna be a tight fit. Wish me luck, because this is going to be a very tight fit. So here's where I have to park. I don't think you'll be able to see, but right in between some trailers that are back there. There's two trailers right there, and I have to park it over there. All right, let's go back for added realism. All right, so we'll start by turning right here. I'm hoping for the best, because that's how I park. What? Crash fence? What did I crash into? Ah, come on. No flakes. I barely touched it. Okay. It's serious now. I think I need to open up a little bit more here and then turn. There we go. I'm gonna have to move forward again. Yeah. Trailer is too close to the other trailer. Now it's too much. Alright, I think it's going in. A little bit scratched, but that's okay. If I like driving, yes I do, sir. I like driving a lot. Let's see, how's it going? Yeah, going. I'm gonna have to go forward and back, but I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's pretty much getting there. But I have to go forward. And now back. That's nice. That's looking good. That's looking good. Awesome. Am I excited for Project Road with the cars and pickup trucks integration? Yes, I am. I saw that on a post, and that sounds very promising. I'd love to drive cars here. I hope they improve the physics of cars, because I've seen mods in the past that allow you to drive cars in the American Truck Simulator, but they look like trucks driving, just smaller. Now it's just back and straight. Nice. It's gotta be nice. I didn't embarrass myself too much. Alright, green light. Let me show you guys. Alright, so we're here in the parking spot. Kind of. Take reverse so we can see. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. I'm this truck right here. John Ruda's Ram. I gotta check that. I saw that. Buses, that's a cool mod. Not mod, no, addition. Hey, Youth 244. Absolutely. You want to build a simrig just to help your friends practice back in their boat? Oh, it's hard to watch here. Just you can be honest to me. I'm not the best parking, guy here. Like, it is a lot of back and forth, and I had a crash offense. So what's $900? And so now we're gonna detach the trailer, and there we are. We got an excellent. Replacement batteries? Did your batteries go bad? I have a GoPro, Hero 12? I don't even know the number they're at. Let's see if there's a quick job here, because I think we're gonna have to stop real soon. No, they probably don't. That's why they're showing it. Far stuff. Laredo, Texas. Too far, too far, too far, too far. That's not bad. Too far, too far, too far. Yeah, we'll take this one. It's cars. Do I have heated seats, football sport? No. I'm in Florida, man. I really don't need heated seats. If anything, the buttons do work. I can map them to whatever I need. In American Truck Simulator, I did not map them, but I could. Just like I mapped all the others. Like, for instance, the driver temperature here changes my camera. As you can see, I'm flipping the knob here, and it's changing the camera. As the recycle air here, if I click it, it will change camera as well. And on and off will turn off the engine. So the engine is off, engine is on. To pull my handbrake, which in trucks is not the lever, it's right here. And now the parking brake. Anis Hala. It's American Truck Simulator. Let's go. Much lighter. Oof, almost hit. Ooh, there's a police officer. Slow down. Glad it didn't get a ticket. If you're watching on TikTok or Instagram, I'm looking both ways because I do have two other screens here that show me the side windows of the truck. Hey, it's Sean. I need to check it out. I don't know what you mean like this, but it took a lot of trial and error here to get the view just the way I like. Especially the exposure of the camera. That was the toughest one because, as you know, when you're streaming and if you're showing your simrig, the problem you get is you get a lot of light coming, then everything else gets dark. The other problem is the view. Let me see what it's, I mean, like point of view. Do you have the camera set up behind you like a GoPro? It's on a tripod, so that is not that hard. The other hard thing is the camera needs to be in the way that it's close to my eyes point of view. So you see the camera is shifted a little bit towards the left because if I put it in the center, it looks off to you guys. So it looks like I'm crooked. I am, Jordan, able to put here. It is here. The map is here. So if you watch on YouTube, you'll see the map here. But unfortunately, American Truck Simulator does not have an API that lets you pull out the GPS. Otherwise, it would have just a screen here for the GPS. All the information here is from the game, but this is just a screen capture of that screen, so I can't take that one out, unfortunately. SX12, hi. The monitor is a 65-inch TV, so I have three TVs here. I have three 65-inch TVs. They're all 4K, 120 hertz, which, as one might imagine, it's pretty consuming for the GPU. And I have a 4090 with a 9950X, and I'm running 5960 frames per second. But it's a game bottleneck, so American Truck Simulator is not very well optimized. Stopping here for our cargo. Yeah, a curved TV is cool. However, to be super honest, like when you're playing, you don't really notice. You just kind of forget that the TV is, flat because your eyes are like pricked by what you're seeing. So a lot of people think, oh, if I get a curved TV, that's gonna look more realistic. It doesn't really change. Volvo for life. E aí, mano? Beleza, cara? Quase terminando minha live stream de hoje, mas nós vamos pegar uma carga nova. Did I ever sell the E60? Not yet. I am still working on the electronics. I'm using it to make the tutorial for the electronics. And I want to finish it. I want to get all the electronics working. Here's my rock. Thank you. It's Sean. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the follow. So let me show you guys how do I hook to the trailer. So as you can see, if I press comfort here, it'll hook. And now I'm hooked. And I click on advanced, I go back to my cockpit. And I can set up the buttons any way I want. Now we're heavy. Which wheelbase am I using, Angelo? So I'm using a Fanatec Club Sport DD with the 12 Newton meters, because there's two Club Sports, right? The 12 and the 15. And I gotta say, 12 is more than enough. I have to lower it to about 70%, because otherwise it's too heavy. And this way it's more realistic. Obviously cars and trucks have power steering. So, people think that the heavier it is, the more realistic, which is not true at all. How many clusters do you have, Melissa? Thank you for watching, everybody that's on YouTube. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're not. That helps a lot. Can't see well here. I don't need fuel. I don't need rest. All good. We can travel too. Town, country, and Bruton. Nice. What are you planning to buy other than those two? Does anyone know how to get cruise control to work? I mapped it on my wheel and it comes up on my cluster. Did you, there's 2 or 3 cruise control buttons there, and I think you gotta use the one that says set to get it started. So in my case here, I have the button here, it's back here. That's the cruise control button. And if I click it, it'll hold, but that sets the cruise control. And then I have to push up or down on the knob to get the speed up or down. So it should be fairly simple, man. But you gotta make sure you're using the set, not the resume. There's resume and there's set. You need the set. Man, we get all kinds of questions here, and I'm like always learning as well. always ask. And if somebody else knows the answer, somebody will jump in and tell you. The wait station is closed. Good. I hate stopping at the wait stations. I'm gonna set up my cruise control now, so there. And now it shows on my GPS there, I'm at 71, and I'm gonna set to 75 with the plus button. But now it's 75, and I took my foot off the accelerator, so it's just keeping 75. Unless the car in front of me brakes, which will reduce the speed like it is doing right now. Because I turned on the, how do you call the Smart cruise control? I don't know. If the car is slow in front of me, it will readjust the speed. Better than crashing. Although it's annoying because sometimes, like right now, there's a very slow truck. We gotta go crazy here and kind of camp on the left pass. And I'm in Texas, so it's always dangerous to camp on the left lane in Texas. You never know what kind of crazy person you're going to find behind you. You're going to have to go a little over the speed limit to pass that truck with the big tubes. Watching, please consider following and liking the live stream and subscribing if you're not. And if you want to check out the horizontal stream with the wide view and all 3 TVs, just check out my YouTube channel or my Twitch. I am streaming in pretty much all platforms, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. But only on Twitch and YouTube you can find the horizontal stream. Now we passed everybody, we can go back to our cruise control. You don't care about speed limit in real life or in game? Well, it depends. Like if you're here in Florida, I must say, like sometimes people are just going like 80 and kind of go with the flow. You have to stop at the next wait station. Darn. And it's okay. Cops are not going to pull you over if you're just following the flow. You just don't go like everybody's doing 80. Just don't go and do 90, 95, and you're going to be fine. Ooh, that guy went fast. So if you're joining now and you're curious on how to build one of these, check out my YouTube channel where I do have a tutorial. Very detailed tutorial, step-by-step, 40-minute long video that I hope you have the patience to watch out of curiosity or because you're building one. And I have like 2 people already that share their builds, and they built using my tutorial, so it works. Yay. Go a little faster here to merge in. Oh, look, that's that truck. The one with the tubes. Don't you guys hate when that happens on the road? You're driving faster and then the slow cars pass you when you have to stop. So I was over the speed limit anyways. I love looking at the camera sometimes. Hard to drive, but it's fun. We need to take the next exit to the right. Houston. We're headed towards Houston right now. Thank you, Crusader. Thank you, man. So we're going right. Am I in Houston? I don't know. If you're on TikTok or Instagram and is wondering, or even YouTube vertical, and wondering why am I looking left and right, I'm not crazy. I have 3 TVs here. So I'm looking at the rear view mirrors. Oh yeah, I love bench test videos. I posted a couple when I was working on my gauge. Me? Did I say I'm not crazy? I am a bit crazy, I think. Anybody that builds a simulator like this in their home office is a little bit crazy. And we're almost at our destination. Not almost, like 10 minutes away from it. Oh. We're looking at the mirrors, yeah, because I had people asking, like, why do you look to the sides? It's the simulator. Well, I do have the rear view mirrors that I want to avoid crashing. They charge me every time I crash here in the sim. Like, I hope I can get like a plug-in for my Stream Deck that I can quickly turn the camera to the side so people can see what I'm seeing. I'm still streaming, man. How am I gonna go to Discord to talk to you about tips and stream ideas? You can type in here and I can answer if I have the answers. That's a posh cab. Goju. Yep, that's a different cab. HPJJJG678. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator. You guys need to work on your aliases. It's so hard for us to answer exactly who's talking. This is American Truck Simulator, ATS for short. Oh, yours is easy. Here he goes. There. Was it good? What wheelbase and pedals am I using, Goju? So the wheelbase is a Fanatec Club Sport DT, the 12 Newton meters. As you can see here behind the steering wheel, there is a Fanatec wheel in here, inside the wheel. And for pedals, I'm using a Moza. I can't recall the model. Moza sent it to me. So I am using it. I like it. It's better than the Fanatec ones that I had before. We have a speed limit of 75 miles an hour. I gotta love Texas. They usually have good speed limits here in Texas. In California, they make you drive at 55 miles an hour. I don't take cargoes to California in game here. It's too slow. It does. I hope they launch the car mod. Not mod, it's a DLC. I don't know how they're gonna call it for American Truck Simulator, but that's gonna look amazing. Yeah, the gas is going down extra fast, Christopher, and the reason being the game is compressed, the world. So if you're driving like in-game 400 miles, it doesn't represent the time it would take to drive 400 miles. So even the gas kind of shows that. So for instance, right now I'm 130 miles from the destination, but in real life, which is calculated by the speed versus time here, it's like what, maybe 5 to 10 miles. So it's different. And here the information is coming from the game, so it's game data. So that's why the miles to empty is going down real fast. Old BMW wheel for the Moza adapter. I did build a BMW wheel for my Panatec. I gotta use it more often. It's somewhere behind me. But now you know, that's why the mileage goes down so fast. And this odometer here is connected to the real odometer, so it goes up in real time. Like if it was, I was driving now at the speed I am, which is 75, as you can see here on the speedometer, 75 miles an hour for 1 hour, that would render 75 miles here on the odometer. Slowing down here, so we gotta slow down the speed, otherwise I'll get a ticket. I'm using the cruise control here. Hey Carolyn, I'm good. How are you? Up at the scale. Come on. Inspection. Ooh, there's a car on my blind spot there. Can I merge? Would you let me? Thank you. Thank you, Luke. Gotta exit here and stop at the scale. I don't know if it's a scale or it's just an inspection. Either way, gotta stop. Stopping at the inspection here. We're 4 minutes for delivery. In real life, in games time, it says 1 hour and 13 minutes, which is absolutely not true in real life. Somebody made a calculation. That's what I'm using here on my Apple CarPlay, so I can tell the real life time that it'll take to get to the destination. And if you're interested in using my Apple CarPlay, you can download it. It's for free on my YouTube channel. You can find a link and a tutorial on how to install it. You can use the Apple CarPlay thing here on your iPad, tablet, iPhone, whatever phone you have. and it would show the music you're playing, the Apple CarPlay home screen, just right here. Click too fast after the animation, and some PC information of what's going on with your PC right now. I have to exit. I think so. I hate when they have these like complicated junctions. I know I have to go left, so I need to stay on the left here. Yeah, this is the way. I downloaded that animation from somewhere. I don't remember. And if you're not following, consider following. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, hit the follow button or subscribe button on YouTube and help out a small creator. Thank you, Christopher Lacombe. Lacombe. There is a company in Brazil that did turbo. Used to fix turbos. They were specialized in it, and they were called Lacombe. Sarah Kashif, drive faster. Nope. I'm following the rules of the law. A V70 T5 manual, dude, that's cool. Is it a P3? Or the P80 platform? Yes, this works with any game. Oop, I went a little bit too far there on the open turn. It works in any game, any modern car game after like 2000s, early 2000s, it should work. What truck am I driving? So I'm driving a Volvo VNL 2014. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Do I drive a Volvo in real life? Yes, Mr. Worldwide, I do drive. I have 3 Volvos in real life. They're all S60s, they're all black. One is a 2005 Volvo S60R, just like this one, with the same interior. But the seats are in blue because it's Nordcat, very dark blue. You can almost not tell. And I have a modern SP8 platform Volvo. I have a Volvo 2020 S60 T5, and I have a Volvo 2022 T8, the inscription model. I think they're pretty reliable. I can't complain. I never had any issues with my Volvos, aside from my Volvo S60R, which is not Volvo's fault. I bought the car tuned, and I had problems with my rod bearings. So, but that was because the car tuned the crap out of that engine. Dodge Durango SUV. You're crazy like me. It's hard to hear people saying like, I'm crazy about a Dodge Durango. It's like just as hard to find people who are crazy about Volvos. And we are near our destination here, near an airport, it looks like. Or it isn't an airport. No, it's not. It's passing the airport. You have 3 Volvos, Dylan. Which are the other 2 Volvos you have? It is 6-speed. So in order to make it easier for me, I just installed a 6-speed shifter here to the Volvo truck in-game. So I don't have to keep like pressing buttons and doing all kinds of things. So let's do the parking here. So, right, so I found a parking space which is dead ahead, and it's right in between two trailers. Obviously, because why would they make it easier if they can make it harder? But I think it's gonna be a little bit easier. Just turn here and go a little bit and kind of invade the road. No cars coming. All right, just backing up now. That's a straightforward parking. Yes, it is a car carrier. I think I have like three trucks in my back. I can see them now on my rear view mirror. Now just back in straight. And green, 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 green. There you go. I'm becoming an expert. Let's click our comfort button, which unloads. And we got an excellent rating. Pretty good. And we leveled up. Awesome. All right, everyone. I am super thankful you all are here. I see that TikTok today kind of took me out of my shadow ban, as I have 100 people here watching, which is flattering. Thank you. If you're not following, consider following. I'm gonna end my live stream now. I gotta work. That's it for my commute to work. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the live stream. It stays online, so it helps out with the algorithm. And if you're watching on Instagram, thank you for watching. You can also follow and hit the like and check out my other videos. If you're interested in building one of these, you can check out my tutorial on YouTube. Also, if you want an Apple CarPlay in your simulator, download it. It's also on my YouTube channel. And how to build or put a steering wheel, a real car steering wheel, in your simulator. It's also on my YouTube channel. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.